Don't go to bed with no price on your head. No, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah. Don't do it. And keep your eye on the sparrow when the going gets narrow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Where can I go where the cold winds don't blow now? Well, 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 well.
I don't want to wait any longer. I want out now.
No, you're going to stay here until the election's over and be Mrs. Simon Abbott. And you're going to be Mrs. Simon Abbott sober, understand? Now stay off the sauce.
It helps me stomach you.
Helen, why do we have to do this? There's no need to push. The minute I'm elected, you could take off with your lover. For all I care, the two of you can go straight to hell. I'll even pay for it.
You'll pay for it. With what? Linsky's money? Blood money?
Hello?
Hello, Commissioner.
Hello, Linsky. You got it taken care of?
All taken care of. It's going to be buried so that nobody could ever find it.
When? Tell me, when?
Call me back in an hour. I'll give you the details. Why the panic?
I'll tell you why. The IRS is only a couple of hours away from opening up my safe deposit boxes. That's why.
All right, forget it. Take a shower. Wash away the sweat. After all, you're supposed to be Mr. Clean. Remember?
Helen, don't be such a fool. In politics, you need backing. One man has General Motors. I got Linsky. And believe me, there isn't a lot to choose from. One more week, one lousy week, and then I'll be in office. And then you can ride off into the sunset with your cowboy.
Look at him. Simon Abbott, our esteemed police commissioner, about to be elected mayor. Oh, God, if the people only knew.
There's a gee over there. He's got something to sell.
Send him in the back. Who are you?
I'm Joey Brown Eyes. I got some for you.
Go ahead.
I want $20.
When we're talking about my scratch, pal, I'll decide when I give it up. Go ahead.
I overheard a conversation. There's something going down at the cemetery today.
That's all?
That's all.
You didn't hear who was doing the talking?
No.
Okay. If nothing goes down at that cemetery, you and me are gonna do some talking. Hit the road. Hello there, female Clark Kent.
Hello, Charlie Chan.
That, over there with the flowers, that's a friend of yours?
That's right.
Yeah? Fascinating. This strike broke 20 years before you were born. That's an interesting relationship. What are you doing here?
I'm informing the public.
What, that there's a hole in the ground?
Gee whiz, can I quote you on that one?
How you doing?
Oh, it's a hot one.
Yeah, I'll say it's a scorcher. Hey, who are they planting over here?
I got no idea.
And someplace you reporters think you know how to do it, like you're carrying a badge and you know how to solve crimes and all that stuff. Time I'm up a tree and you... truck. No, I'm not fooling around. Get out of the truck! I told you to stay the hell out of the way.
You put your hands on me again, and I'm gonna have you arrested.
You'll arrest me, I'll arrest you for stealing a truck.
I stole the truck. What are you talking about? You're the one who stole the truck.
I'm a cop. I got a right to steal a
Oh,
truck.
great. Wait till you read that in print. Because he's a cop, he can steal a truck?
Hang on, dummy.
You should have pulled the plugs on that pickup, too.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Hang on, sugar.
You out of your mind? You're gonna kill us. Damn it, you're gonna kill us. Now stop it.
What's going on? You pay me $200 to steal $1 million. Why don't you tell me?
Shut up.
Oh,
Shut up.
Dead?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, wait a minute. Don't touch nothing here. That's all evidence. Keep your hands off it.
It's evidence for me, too.
This guy's still alive. I gotta get to a telephone. Wait a minute, you. Don't print none of this. You ain't got no ideas about printing none of this, do you?
You bet I do.
Wait just a minute. If you print it, I'm gonna get you fired. Besides that, the people who think he's dead, I want them to know he's dead.
Don't
If they
be
think...
melodramatic. The people have a right to know about this, and
Right.
you're not gonna tie
You're
my
a cop?
hands.
That's marvelous. You can have my badge.
I told you, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
And you want to tell me why you weren't there?
Well, I had no customers.
Oh, I see. You had no stiffs. Is that it? Place is empty.
I went for a walk.
You went for a walk. And you tried to drum up a little business. Is that it? You want to tell me why did you go for the walk?
All right. I got a call. I was told to take a walk for 2-3 hours.
You want to tell me who made that call?
It was just a voice on the phone.
And, you always do whatever this voice on the phone tells you to do. Is that it?
It's a great way to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you another great way to stay out of trouble. Don't work for the syndicate. Get him out of here, Fats.
All right, what did they do? I don't get tense, boss. I think that biscuit's telling the truth. I checked this joint out. The boys own it lock, stock, and barrel. He's just some kind of dummy working for
And
him.
what are they doing, burying $500,000, huh?
I don't know about nowadays, but my dad told me that in the old days, they used to bury all kinds of things. Hot goods, hot ice, put 2 or 3 stiffs in one box, lots of money. Any way you slice it, we got the syndicate and $500,000 clams.
Then what are they burying it for? They got plenty of ways to launder the money. It doesn't make any sense this way.
That money's got to be hot. Or maybe they're holding it to make some big buy. What we got to do is have Nopke check all the numbers and see if that money's dirty.
Okay, hey, listen, where's the guy you put in the hospital? What's his name?
Walker?
Yeah, Walker. They just called. He's conscious. You want to talk to him?
I checked him out already. There ain't nothing there. I mean, he ain't got no track record. He ain't never been to the joint or nothing. He's just some rummy off the streets.
Well, you do what you can.
Who's gonna blow my head off? For what?
$500,000 is a lot of for what?
$200 was my cut. $200. There was a fortune in that coffin.
Pal, are you telling me you didn't know nothing about the $500,000?
You think I'd go in for 2 yards if I did?
How'd you make the connection?
Joey Brown Eyes put me onto him.
Put you on who?
Ryan. Eddie Ryan.
Eddie Ryan. Give me an address.
1412 North Hardley.
Okay. Now listen. So far, all it is grand theft auto. That ain't much. I'll talk to the DA. I hope he goes light on you. You did good.
Cop.
Yeah.
You do me a favor.
Sure, what?
Nail Ryan. Tell him it's from me.
You got it, pal.
Hey, Konopki, you read the paper?
Yeah, I read it.
Listen to this trash. Despite police attempts to conceal the robbery secret, the new telegram learned exclusively that the coffin contained $500,000 in cash. Where did the money come from? Who concealed it in the coffin? What motivated such an elaborate attempt to yada, 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 yada? Kanabi, what do you let them print this trash for in the first place? It's bad enough the judges let the bad guys off the hook. What a life. The pay is bad. The hours are bad. The punching is a drag. What do you want to be a cop for in the first place?
Well, now I heard it's an awful good way to meet girls.
That's what you heard, huh? Hold it, man. We got company.
Who's she?
That's that crazy broad, man. Hey, hold just a second. Hello, how are you? Could I just ask where you going?
Well, I thought I was going into this building here to interview Eddie Ryan.
Oh, yeah? Who's he?
He's the other guy in the hearse.
How do you know that?
You're not the only one with sources. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. In the first place, he ain't home. And in the second place, he's the only clue I got to my case. And if you blow this one for me, I ain't got no case at all.
I'm not interested in your case. I'm working on something that's much more important than your case. Something the public has a right to know.
Yeah, the public's got a right to know that you're interfering with a policeman in the line of duty and you're blowing a case for him. Now hit the road, will you please? Welcome to the real world, lady. You proud of yourself?
What do you mean?
If you hadn't been on them steps, you wouldn't be dead.
You murderer! You told them where to find Eddie.
I had to, Helen. What else could I do? I gave them Eddie to save you.
And I'm gonna give you to the world.
You open your mouth and they'll close it for good. They want me in office. Don't you understand that? I'm the only insurance you've got.
Oh, I wanted to get away from you. I can't stand the sight of you. Until now, I never realized how much I hate you.
You think I wanted this? All right, I played along, but it was never a game like this. Now it's for blood. And you know who turned it into a nightmare? You did. It was you.
Look, Mr. Commissioner, I'm not upset. I'm just concerned. See, I always get concerned when one of my people is accused of something.
Now, I told you, Lieutenant Brubaker, this is only an inquiry. No charges have been filed. However, that does not minimize the seriousness of the complaints. Fact. Officer Beretta roughed up a newspaper woman who was pursuing a story. Fact. Officer Beretta went to a stakeout at the cemetery without the proper support team. Fact. At a subsequent stakeout, a prime suspect was killed.
Look, Mr. Commissioner, now in this first instance, this woman reporter, this Miss Fleming, was interfering with a police officer in the lawful execution of his duty. That is the fact in that cemetery situation. Now, the second situation, we got a prime suspect who's dead. A human life has been lost here because the same woman reporter interferes with the same police officer in the same lawful execution of his duty, namely a stakeout in this case. Now, that's the fact.
Let's keep the newspapers out of this.
Newspapers put themselves into it.
Now, don't misunderstand me. I believe in freedom of the press.
Yeah, I believe in freedom of the press, too, when they're investigating corruption, Watergate, something like that. Now, is that what's going on here? Are we having an investigation in the police department? If there is, you let me know about it. My department's going to cooperate. If there's no investigation going on here, then you get these people out of my department's hair, because right now it cost me lives. I'm not going to stand for it.
Boss, lighten up. We're holding lousy cards here.
Rebecca, I want you to know I'm very proud of the police department. I helped build it. But I don't want you two to make it a sitting duck for a press attack.
Especially 4 days before an election.
What did you say?
Excuse me, Commissioner. I was just telling my boss here that I appreciate your position.
This man needs restraining. Get him back in a job where he won't be in the public eye. Assign somebody else who can better represent the department.
Mr. Commissioner, either I run my department as I see fit, or you can take it away from me.
I'll take that under advisement. This hearing is adjourned.
Well, this whole thing stinks, Barrett. I'm going straight to Captain Moore with this one.
You bet it stinks. One little newspaper lady's running the whole police department now. The only witness we got is dead. Nobody knows nothing, and we're out to lunch.
Well, I want to see what Moore can get for us.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Huh?
Before you go to the captain, maybe everything ain't lost.
What do you mean?
I got a shot. Just one hook.
Hey, brother. You keep your nose clean. Because that guy in there wants to hang the whole department. Don't you hang me?
Okay. Hey, boss.
Yeah?
You look pretty good in there.
That'll be for me.
Yeah, Tony?
Hello, Billy. Did you find that weasel for me yet?
Yeah, he's over at Shoe's bar on 4th Street. Shoe is keeping him talking, but you better get over there fast.
Shoe says he's screwy.
I'll be over there at 5. So long.
You're nuts, man. You're nuts. Shut up!
Now listen to me. I know you sold that information twice. That's all right. But now you're going to tell me the rest of it, or I'm going to put you in the slammer after I break you in half. Now don't get cute.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan came to me. You want me to help pull the job? I was too scared, so I gave Walker. I'm on probation.
I don't care about your probation. Keep talking.
You're right. You're right. I sold the information twice to you and to a newspaper's chick. She come to my house yesterday. She wanted to know where Ryan lived. I told her. I swear to my mother. That's all right. That's it. That's it.
You don't know nothing about $500,000, huh?
No. If I would have known, I would have pulled a job myself.
Just stop shaking. Settle down and shut up. You got anything else to tell me? Huh?
No.
Okay. Now you listen. You're right on the edge, punk. From now on, you keep your nose clean, or I'll be looking for you.
Hey, Tony. How are you?
That's it, Benny. What do you want?
Nicholas would like to talk to you privately.
You look tired, Tony.
I better start sleeping alone.
I hear a man died.
People do that all the time.
This man died in the city, on a junk heap. I hear other things. All kinds of unpleasant things are happening. Do your girlfriend a favor and get her off the streets before maybe she dies.
Murder is not your style, Mr. Nichols.
Yes, that's true. We both know that's true. We also stopped burying money in the ground a long time ago. But some people never learn. They still hang on to the old ways. They're dumb and make stupid moves.
The city is in trouble. That's no good for you and no good for me. Who are these dumb people making the stupid moves?
You know that's not our relationship. I don't tell things like that.
Give me something to go on.
I never discuss politics. Just do your lady friend favor and get her off the streets or go to your funeral.
Fleming,
Hi, this is Tony Beretta.
I hope you're not in a phone booth, because you just wasted a dime.
That's about all your life is going to be worth if you don't listen to me.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm warning you. There's an alley between 5th and 6th, right off of Spring. Leave work, don't talk to nobody, don't go home. Stay in your car, stay right in the middle of the traffic. You can park on Spring, meet me there in a half hour. And if you don't, maybe the next funeral we meet at is going to be yours.
All right. You got me here. What's the big mystery?
They're going to kill you.
Who?
The mob. The bad guys. I told you they play for keeps.
Just like in the movies.
No. Not like in the movies. Like in the real world where dead is dead and it don't come back again. I talked to your boss. I told her to get you off the case and get out of here. But she won't do it. She don't care. It ain't her neck, it's yours. Now please do both of us a favor and get out of this town.
You mean this town's not big enough for the both of us? You better go home and pack.
I'm serious.
Look, I am not leaving town, and you're not going to scare me off this story. It's my story. I'm onto something big. Real big. Much bigger than you'll ever know.
Listen, I'm not talking about the kind of contract that sends you to Hollywood. I'm talking about a contract that's going to put you in the river. Let's get the hell out of here. We all right? You okay?
Hey, Tony. How come, in a state of panic, you're shooting pool?
I ain't shooting pool. I'm thinking. When Sherlock Holmes wanted to think and get his brain to smoking, he used to play the violin. Hey, dummy, don't tear the cushion. Jack London used to talk to eucalyptus trees, and I shoot pool. First of all, what do we really got here legally? All we got is a murder, and that's a dead end. Now, we got some kind of hookup with the syndicate, we got money going in a hole in the ground, and we got two guys trying to steal it. Which brings me to my first question.
Yeah, what's the question?
How do two guys that ain't connected with the mob, they ain't got no track record, they ain't never been to the joint, how they know that money's going in a hole in the ground? If the mob thought the money was in trouble, they wouldn't be planting it in the first place. They'd have 25 guys packing heat protecting it. Not 4 or 5 winos standing around the grave with a retired cop.
Well, I'll tell you, they didn't get that money from any heist. I ran all them serial numbers.
You think you're so damn big and so important. You think you can report on everything I do? Why did you report this?
Hey,
Don't talk. Just don't talk to me. You think you won something? You think you won something by getting me pulled off that case? I have news for you. You didn't win a thing. Don't talk to me. Just don't ever talk to me again. You went to my boss. You think it's fun to go and tell people that I'm the one responsible for Eddie Ryan's death? You think that's a lot of fun? Well, I really hope that you're enjoying yourself. I really do. Don't you talk to me either. I only want you to know one thing. All I ever want you to know is that I'm going to write that story. And not you, and not your tin badge, and not my boss, and not anybody in this whole town is ever going to stop me. You understand that? I got a job. And my job is helping people. And your job stinks. That's it. Your job stinks. Your badge stinks. And you stink. And that's all I gotta say. It all stinks.
I feel sorry for her. I know they're going to try to kill her. She won't take no police protection. What am I supposed to do? Go follow her, Nupke.
Nupke. Hold it. Tony, you're out of line.
What do you mean I'm out of line?
I'll tell you what you're supposed to do. I'll tell you just like your father would tell you if he were here. You're supposed to do your job. What do you care about, Winning something from that girl who's trying to do a good job? Or be a good cop?
Billy, my boy, I can't be a good cop. I ain't got no good way to go. I ain't got no leads.
Oh, yes, you do. She just walked out the door. But your pride won't let you see it. I have never known you to admit when you're wrong. And that's not a very exclusive club.
I did it again, didn't I?
Yep.
Thanks, pal. Hi. Don't hit me. I just want to talk to you for a minute. Tough to get a cab here. Could I please give you a ride someplace? Boy, I'm sorry. I got a big mouth. You know, my old man always said, boy, the day they plant you in the ground, you're going to have plenty to learn. And he's right. I got a lot to learn. You taught me that you got a place in this world and I got a place in this world. I'm sorry. I should have learned it a lot sooner. I've been really bad to you. And that ain't right for a cop or for me to do. And your boss must think you're good because you really are good. I'm telling you, you're one of the best I ever saw. And she'll...
I'm sure she thinks I'm just terrific. You know what my boss would like to see me on? Preverts and toilets. You know what else? I'm actually beginning to talk like you. Now, why don't you get out of here before you do me any more damage?
I can't. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, we need each other. I need you and you need me.
No, I don't need you. I don't need that paper. I got my story, and it's a terrific story.
I'll play it.
I'm just gonna get somebody else to publish it, that's all.
You could do that. That's right, because it's a good story because you're good. But what are you going to have when it's published? I mean, you have a big career and all like that, and people will read it, but are you really going to help them people?
Of course. What are you talking about?
Well, the syndicate, everything I'm working on, nobody's going to go to jail. I ain't even going to bring nobody up to trial. So what are you really going to get? How much help are you giving them people?
What if I hold the story?
I'm sorry.
I mean, just for like 24 hours. I could hold it.
I know. I thank you. That ain't... You gotta help me. I'm 100 miles behind you. I can't make any arrests. I'm at a dead end. I don't know where I'm going. I'm making a good guess that you got the pieces. That you can help me do my job. That's what I need.
Yeah, I do have those pieces. Okay. I've been working on Simon Abbott. Now, Helen Abbott and Eddie Ryan were lovers. Simon Abbott and the syndicate figured they could bury that money to hide it from the IRS investigation. I think Helen found out about it. She told Eddie. They got tired of waiting. They figured they could take the money and run.
That's the connection. That's what Nicholas meant when he said politics. Never mind. It's Abbott and the syndicate hooked up together.
Yeah.
How long you been working on this?
Over a year.
When your boss pulls you off it. The paper and the syndicate and Abbott are all tied up together to make him the mayor.
Okay. Where do we go from here?
We?
You bet you're... We, yeah, we.
Okay, kid. You got yourself a deal. Hang on.
Well, what do you want?
Well, you know, it's funny how the dead can sometimes come back and haunt us. Now, dig this. Eddie wrote me a letter the day before he was killed.
A letter, huh? Can I see it?
No, man. I ain't got it on me. No, don't worry about it. It's in a safe place, but I could quote it to you, but I'll just touch on the low parts.
Would you please come to the point?
Well, the point is, Mr. Commissioner, is that you've been on the take from certain elements, syndicate kind of elements. Know what I mean?
Listen, in about 1 second, I'm going to throw you out in your head.
Man, don't try to deny it on me. Now, it's all in Eddie's letter. And that tape that you've been on comes with some pretty round figures, too. It's like $500,000. And you've been keeping it nice and cozy in little safe deposit boxes, right? And till the IRS got nosy, and then this mob element, they decided to hide it for you. In a box, in a hole in the ground.
All right. All right, I heard enough. Now, what do you want?
$50,000. You get the letter, and I gets a sudden loss of memory.
All right. Call me next week, and I'll...
No, next week, man. No, that's after the election. Tomorrow. I want my money tomorrow, man. Say 5 o'clock under the 8th Avenue Bridge.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. 5 o'clock under the 8th Avenue Bridge, or the newspaper gets the letter.
Yep. What is it now, Commissioner?
We have a problem. A 50 grand problem. Listen.
Wait a minute. Are you sure he's got a letter?
Do you want to roll dice? I'm telling you, I need 50,000.
Easy. No problem. Where are you meeting him? 8th Street Bridge, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
We'll be there. I should have dumped that guy when the IRS started to question him. This guy's useless to me. Faberti. Make sure he has company. Have the wife go along for the ride.
Good afternoon, Mr. Commissioner. Right on time. Bring the money?
You got the letter?
Got the money?
He'll be here. Just sit down and wait.
Uh-oh. We got company.
Thanks for coming, Linsky.
Hop in, Commissioner.
Bring the money? This is very embarrassing here.
We're waiting for your wife.
My wife? She's not coming.
One of our boys are picking her up. We want to see you two together for the last time.
What are you talking about?
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Something messed up. You watch her.
All right, come!
Am I?
Nucky, handle that guy! Hold it right there!
I'm a cop, baby.
You did a good job, officer. They tried to bribe me, but I wouldn't go along with it, so they tried to kill me. I think we can clear this whole thing up.
Commissioner, you and me got a whole lot of things to clear up. Nice of you to come, Mrs. Abbott. Say hello to your boyfriend. Looks like a birthday party. Who's this Jamoke?
One of Linsky's hoods. He brought the First Lady to the party.
How nice.
What is that law about a wife testifying against her husband?
Lady, we all got rights. But one of your rights is to say anything you want, anytime you want.
It's going to be a pleasure.
Young lady, you are about to imbibe on a bury the hatchet feast, the likes of which very few individuals on this planet have partaken thereof.
Well, Mr. Beretta, I trust that with a lady of my caliber and breeding that you've come up with at least escargot provençal.
That sounds like a foot disease.
Hey, how did you know? I've had meatball sandwiches every birthday of my life.
What? Are you Italian?
Well, I'm half Italian.
Show me the Italian half.
Tony! Tony!
What's the matter?
Tony, listen. The stakeout, it broke loose over on 5th Street, man. The boss wants us over there right now.
Holy Toledo. I gotta go. Come on. Here. Happy birthday.
Hey, wait a minute, Paisan.
What's the matter?
We made a deal, right?
What's the deal? What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I'm learning, pal. Let's go. Come here, you.